and bass with the Martians. Martians, 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 Martians.
All right. This is the Mars Files, powered by 1 AM Radio. That was The Trenches with Big Baby Scumbag and Lil Zayla. I got it. I did it so good the first time.
You got it. No, you got it both times.
All right, for sure. So what's up, guys? How you guys feeling today?
Chilling, man. Living good. Cool. Feeling great.
Good. Good to hear. What are you guys doing out here in LA?
We just getting a whole lot of videos and shit done. Interviews. Yeah, man. Recording and shit. We both been working hard since we've been out here.
Yeah.
Like I touched down Thursday, not realizing today was Thursday, so I've already been here for a week. You know what I mean? Time flies, man. Time really flies. But we've just been working and shit since we've been out here. Definitely.
And if you guys don't know, Big Baby's from Tampa. We all know each other from Florida. It's funny because whenever I go to Tampa, it's always like once I find you guys, we're chilling, drinking beers, like
drinking brews,
cracking cold ones with the boys.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely a vibe. I love running into you guys when I'm in Tampa. But what's it like growing up in Tampa?
It's pretty laid back, man. Like all throughout elementary, middle school, high school, I got good grades. I was just like getting into trouble outside of that. You know, like academic-wise, I was always making good grades because I felt like school was easy. You know what I mean? Like, your work is right there. Like, all you got to do is open a textbook, study, apply yourself.
And just, like, fill it out.
I did drop out 10th grade, but that was due to some other shit. That had nothing to do with school.
What happened? If you don't want to talk about it, we don't got to talk about it.
Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool. So, no, actually, I dropped out the first week of school my sophomore year. Like my summer was just so fun that like when school came back around, like first week of school, I was like, man, I can't do this.
This is not for me.
I can't. So yeah, like I just dropped out.
And then what? You just started rapping, or like at what point did music come into your life?
Okay, so it's 2017, the summer of early 2015. That's when The Trenches dropped.
Okay.
So, I got two homeboys that I went to middle school with, and they was already in Scumbag World, and they was like, "Yo, like we want you to be in this rap group," and I was like, "Well, I wasn't even rapping." You know what I mean? So I was like, well, shit, like, I don't rap.
So you weren't even rapping, and they're like, yo, join our rap group?
Yeah, I wasn't even rapping.
That's how it works.
They was just like, yo, like, you can still be in it. Like you look cool. You know what I mean? Just like, so me, I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever, fuck it. So, like, a couple days go by, and I meet Pablo at one of the video shoots.
Okay.
That's where I meet Pablo for the first time. So me and Pablo hit it off. So about a week after that, I get inside the studio for the first time, and I record a freestyle called Venezuela Freestyle. And it was like a 2-minute long freestyle. I literally like wrote it down like 5 minutes before I even went inside the studio. And like after that, I'd just been taking it seriously. But I feel like my first real song was definitely The Trenches. That was like probably the third or fourth song like I ever wrote.
Yeah. That's actually that's the first time I heard of you. I forgot who posted it. It might have even been like Citrus or somebody. Had posted it, and I was like, damn, this is tight.
Yeah.
And I think a week or two before that, I had seen Skinny's video. I forgot what video it was. Right now.
I don't remember either.
But yeah, I remember seeing that, and I remember seeing Trenches, and I'm like, damn, this shit's tight.
Yeah.
And that's before I was hip to all the Tampa shit.
Yeah. What's funny is when I wrote The Trenches, I wrote it as a solo song, and I showed Pablo, and Pablo been cool with Zila.
Yeah.
So Pablo showed it to Zila, and because I had been known about him.
Yeah.
Because he had like been making videos and shit. So he was like, bro, like Zila said he wants to hop on it. I was like, at first, like I was like, nah, I'll let him hop on the remix. I was so excited about the song. I was like, bro, this shit's hard. Like this is my first song. Like I'm gonna just drop this shit as a solo.
Yeah.
So they was like, trust me, like once this shit drop, like it's gonna be crazy. So I trusted their word. Zila got on it. I met him for the first time when we did the video.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I mean, let's kind of talk about like what was the Tampa scene like back then, like because I mean I'm sure it's come a long way, especially from then, like in a short time almost too, because like it just happened in Florida, like all the things I felt like all the like things started clicking at the same time for everybody, and like it started becoming a thing. So talk about the scene, how it was back then in what 2015, 2 years ago. I'm talking like it was years ago, but it feels like a long time ago just because like so much shit has happened.
The scene was very different. Like you said, 2 years doesn't seem that long ago, but as far as like music and how music is made now and like just the style of music now, like back then when I made the Trenches, I knew that shit was gonna be crazy because I knew nobody in the city sounded like that.
It was mad different.
You know, no, definitely.
So me comparing myself to the other artists that kind of had a buzz in the city, I was just confident from there.
They were really hip hoppy.
Yeah. Going back, I was going off subject a little bit, but the scene in Tampa is pretty dope. Like I've been hip to like Sonny Fritz and Vinny Virgo.
Yeah.
And
shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Like
Lil Scum.
Yeah, Lil Scum too. All of them. Like I was going to shows before I even started rapping.
Yeah.
So like I knew. Everybody.
Did people always think you were a rapper though?
Nah.
Yeah,
people knew I didn't rap. Like I always knew about the scene. So like once I started rapping, it wasn't hard for people to like me because they had already knew,
they already looked familiar.
So they was like, oh, he makes music now, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was already hidden. So that's dope. That's dope. Who are some of your influences?
Lil B, OJ the Juice Man, Gucci Man, Young Gleesh, Waka Flocka Flame, Biggie.
How long you been listening to Gleesh for?
I've been listening to Gleesh. My homeboy T-My, he's locked up right now. He showed me Gleesh back in like 2013 maybe.
Yeah.
He showed me the Clean Side's Finest mixtape. It was one of the Clean Side's Finest. I think it was like the first one. But yeah, he showed me that video and I was like, bro, this shit's crazy. Where's this dude from? He was like, yo, this dude's from DC. And like I had never known any rappers from DC besides Fat Trell.
Yeah.
And I know Fat Trell, like in a lot of his songs he would say Gleesh, like that's their slang out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of like started just listening to Gleesh on my own and shit, and I was like, this dude's hard.
Yeah.
And like Gleesh is heavily influenced by Gucci.
Yeah.
Like a lot of his shit, he actually raps over Zaytoven beats that he stole off of YouTube and just like made his own songs to those Zaytoven beats.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Shouts out Gleesh, man.
No, that is cool. Have you met him in person yet? Being out here moving around?
I haven't. I got New Balance on my feet right now.
He live out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out here a lot.
Yeah.
Like I've just seen him like walking around in Melrose and shit.
Like a week ago I made a tweet called I said New Balance on my feet like I'm Gleesh. Shouts out Gleesh.
Shout out Gleesh for sure. So like I mean, how's your time been out here and like compared to like the Florida scene? Like what do you see as the biggest differences from here to Florida?
Biggest difference is there's never a dull moment out here. There's always something to do. You know, everybody's out here.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I would be back home and I would text this dude. I would be like, yo, what you on today? What's going on today? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we would like it's so stagnant out
Yeah, it's
there.
a little slower.
You know what I mean? So it's like all we have to do, like the only thing that keeps us occupied out there is working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the us being so bored and have nothing else to do but work, you know what I'm saying? It paid off.
No, definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely.
But yeah,
has.
like there's so much shit to do out here. It's like you can get a whole lot of shit done out here. And I'm glad I'm here for like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, no,
so
I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad we're here and I'm glad we're doing this because we had done the interview before. Like, if anybody's listening wants to check it out, it's the Mars Files. I think it's like what episode? It's like 10, 11, 12. It's like dumb early. It's like dumb
I
early.
remember that was.
I want to say it was before. It was Actually, it was like 3 episodes after I had recorded the Smoke Prep and Little Pump one, but it wasn't even out yet.
I know it was.
And like,
I know it was in June. We recorded it in June.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah. So that was Jelly. Is that your biggest song?
Yeah, it's my biggest song.
Let's talk about that. How did this song come about? And how old is this song now?
This song is I dropped this song in April of last year.
And it just like caught wildfire, because I remember this song and I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
got one with this one.
Yeah. Because you know what? All right, I dropped Trenches like February 2015. And then I got real lazy because I wasn't really taking rap serious at that moment.
Yeah.
So like I literally went for the rest of the year without making not one song.
Damn.
Yeah. Like it didn't really seem like it, because literally like after I had dropped Trenches, we was going on tours
Yeah.
off of that one song. Just performing that one song at every single show. Like we had shit that we didn't drop, so we was like performing unreleased shit.
Yeah.
But the reason that we was on all of these shows was just because of that one song.
That's crazy. Even like Takeoff Landing was that.
Take off Flint. See, yeah. Like, exactly, yeah. Just that one I only had that one song out.
Yeah,
we
that
had
was
went
crazy.
We had did like 4 shows in Miami. We did that I Can't Feel My Face tour with Black Crayon Lambs. That was 4 dates. We had performed it in West Palm, in Orlando. Yeah, we did a whole lot of shows 2015. So like I felt like I didn't have to make at that point. I felt like I didn't have to make another song because this song is still doing good. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just ride this shit out and making another song for a minute. So fast forward to 2016, I dropped a song called Diamond Cuts. And that was like some auto-tune shit. I didn't really care for that one.
Shit
My
was
fan,
hard.
he likes it. Pablo fucks it. My fans like it too, but me personally, I'm not like an auto-tune type of dude. I like my raw voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But dropped that like January 2016. Didn't really care too much for that. So it was like going back to the drawing board. Like for me, that was like a clean slate. Like, all right, it's a new year. It's like February. What am I gonna do this year? Like, I need to fucking man up and like really start making music.
Yeah.
So with Jelly, I feel like that just like was a reinventation. Like I reinvented myself with that.
And that was your mindset.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I gotta come something new.
Yeah. And like every song after Jelly, you can tell that I've kept the same type of style and the same aesthetic with my shit, you know?
No, definitely.
So, yeah, like how Jelly came about though, like I was just like real drunk one night. It was like in the middle of the night. And Polo Boy Shawty, I've known Polo Boy Shawty for a minute.
How'd you guys meet? Just through the internet?
Yeah, just through the internet
Because he
and
was
shit. Yeah.
fucking with Trenches?
Yeah. He's from Chicago, so like I'm pretty sure like he had seen my shit on the elevator.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Trenches was on Elevator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he had seen my shit on elevator, and Polo Boy's part of Beat Plugs.
Yeah.
So already when we started fucking with each other, I was like, bro, like I'm gonna get a beat from you one day, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ended up getting the beat from him, and I wrote it that night. And like I was just like mad drunk, so I was like, I like Fetty, I like Henny, I like Goose, I like Lettuce, I like Booth. And then another thing is I took that the concept of the song came from another song. I forgot who the name of the dude was, but he had made a song called Inside Peanut Butter, Outside
Darryl?
Jelly. Yeah.
Darryl.
So I took that and flipped it and made it my own.
Yeah.
Like literally like the day after that, I called Pablo. I was like, yo, like I gotta get into the studio ASAP. Like I got a fucking banger.
Yeah.
And like Pablo was there when I recorded it too. We did the video like the next day.
And then just dropped that.
Yeah.
And then it started going.
Yeah. Got the purple Cadillac in it.
Was that like a real changing point? Like, did you feel a shift when after that song?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, because, you know, everybody in the Florida scene knew about me.
Yeah.
You know, from Trenches and, you know, just from doing all of those shows.
Yeah.
And back in 2015. So I feel like they was waiting for me to drop new shit. Everybody was waiting. I was waiting to drop my own new shit. So for me to put out that after, you know, a whole year, it was kind of like, damn, what the fuck is this? Like, this nigga's been holding on to this whole time. Like, why hasn't he been making music? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even at Rolling Loud, when I performed at Rolling Loud, like, X was in the crowd, like, turning up. Like, somebody posted a video of it a while back, but the video's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a legendary Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that second
was.
one?
Yeah.
X actually retweeted Jelly, didn't he?
Yeah, X retweeted Jelly. Yachty had reached out to me.
Yeah, let's kind of
Well,
talk about some of that stuff. Like a lot of bigger people have been like reaching out. I saw when Yachty was in Tampa, he brought you out.
Yeah.
Zach Fox recently in an interview was talking about you, talking about he fucks with your music.
Yeah.
Kind of speak on that. Like how did that happen? How did you and Yachty end up linking up?
Pablo and Zila had went out to Atlanta back in 2015, I think. And he was still in high school at the time. Well, you can touch on that.
Yeah. I actually knew Yachty for a while through the internet. We just like seen each other and we followed each other. This is way before everything was crazy.
Yeah.
And we used to go to take trips just working and stuff, me, Pablo, and like, you know, Baby sometimes as well. But I think the first time he wasn't there. And yeah, bro was still in high school, so we didn't get to see him the first time, but we came the second time and we all got to meet up. And this is still before shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But we all went to some like crazy ass party, weird party. It's me, Baby, Space Ghost Perp, Lil Yachty, Black Cray, all at the same party, just random as fuck. And that's how we first linked up the first time. So he got to meet all of us.
Yeah. That's wild. Actually, the other day, I don't know, I think I overheard you guys talking about you were in the studio with Father since you've been out here?
Yeah, first day I got here, I was in the studio, and actually last night I was in the studio. I went back to record some shit with him last night.
And how'd that happen? And what's that shit sounding like?
Let me think. Oh yeah, Nedarb. Shouts out Nedarb.
Oh, for real?
Nedarb had showed Father my stuff. But I didn't know that at first. Like one day I was on my SoundCloud and I was going through my notifications and I had seen that Father liked Jelly. I was like, whoa, shit, this is crazy. So like a week goes by and then he follows me and we chop it up. We go back and forth. And then we finally FaceTime and yeah, like he tells me that Nedarb had showed him about me. It's so funny because Nedarb said Father thought I was like 30 years old. So like that's the first thing I brought up to Father. I was like, yo, you thought I was 30 years old? But he was like, but Father was like, nah, bro, you just look like you have an old soul.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, shouts out to Father though. That shit's cool. He's like a big ass kid. He's like me. Like,
yeah.
We hit it off great.
That's dope. That's so sick. This is like some random shit that I was thinking about because when I searched your name on Spotify, I put Big Baby, and the first thing that came up was Big Baby Drum. Does that ever is that a problem? Like, has that become a problem, or is it becoming a problem that like this dude Drum comes up?
I wouldn't say it's a problem.
Do you think the Big Baby is just like a little or like a young?
It's kind of like a phase now. Yeah, it's kind of like a phase. I would definitely say I pioneered that.
Yeah,
I didn't know of any Big Baby so and so.
Yeah,
there wasn't one.
No, yeah, it didn't exist.
Yeah, there's no problem with it. It's
besides
just
ODB,
Big Baby Jesus. Yeah, shouts out ODB. But yeah, like it's no problem.
Yeah.
I definitely pioneered that. I tweeted that a couple weeks ago. But
yeah.
It's no big deal. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the new Lil or Young or Big or Big Baby so and so.
7 of them now.
Yeah, 7 of them. They know who started it.
Nah, definitely. And we're back. Yo, so you were telling me off the air that you didn't fuck with that song when you first put it out, or when you first recorded it?
I was holding on to that song for a minute. Like, I actually recorded that song like 3 different times, too.
For real?
Yeah. Like, I'm just that type of person that, like, I just don't like to put my time into something that I'm not fully into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because especially me, like, most of my songs I do videos to. So, like, I wasn't trying to have him do, like, a whole video to the song when I don't even like it. So I just kept re-recording it until I, I got it to how I wanted to get it.
Yeah, kind of speak on that relationship with you and Pablo. Like when you guys met, you said you hit it off earlier, but
Yeah.
like how do you guys work so fluidly, and how does Pablo just bang out those videos like that?
Shit, just the chemistry. Like I talk to him like nearly every day. Like
Y'all just always like talking about ideas, like
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about the next video,
Yeah,
thinking about the
yeah.
next move and shit.
yeah, like talking about our moves and shit. And like we'll like FaceTime and like he'll have the laptop in front of his phone on FaceTime with me, and like we'll just like go through the whole video, and like if I don't like something in
Yeah.
the video, or like if I want to swap something out, or I'll be like, yo, like swap this scene with this scene or something. Like we just bounce ideas off of each
Yeah.
other. It's pretty cool. Like he brings all of my ideas to life. Like Jelly, and it like the first two videos, the trenches was based off of Soulja Slim, this rapper Soulja Slim from New Orleans. He had a video and everybody was in all camo fatigue and they was like in the woods or some shit, like some No Limit Soldier shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wanted to recreate that with the trenches, and I told Pablo exactly how I wanted it. Like everybody was in camo and shit. Like he made it perfect. And same thing with Jelly, like with the whole purple theme and the purple Cadillac, just all that shit. Like he brings every idea to life. Even Zayla's videos, like it's
That's
greatest-
what's up. Pablo's
greatest-
definitely a good
yeah.
guy to have on your team. It seems like.
He's the GOAT.
So with your stuff, I've noticed like you've been making music for a while now, and you've only been dropping singles. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a strategy behind that, and
Yeah,
kind of talk about that,
yeah.
and why you haven't dropped a project yet.
I feel like I just got to build my fan base more.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to drop a project and it not be at its full potential.
Mhm.
Like the music could be there, but if the fans aren't there, like who am I dropping the tape for?
Yeah,
You know, and that's how I feel. Like that's why I've just been holding off, just pushing out these singles. I only have like 10, 12 songs out maybe, excluding like remixes and shit like that.
yeah,
So if I was to drop those 10, 12 songs just on one project and was like, here, have it, I wouldn't have gotten to where I'm at right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%,
Instead of, like,
100%.
Spreading everything out, dropping videos with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like with
Making
me-
sure every move counts.
Yeah. With me, it's all about strategy. Like I just don't want to fucking wing it and throw a Hail Mary, make sure they catch it.
Yeah.
Like I want to, everything I do, I want to make sure it's calculated.
Definitely.
So when it is time to drop a project, everything is going to be in place how I want it to be, and it's going to come out how I want it to. Like, for instance, like Cardi didn't drop his debut tape until earlier this year.
Yeah.
But like he's been doing his thing for like the past 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was popping so much to the point when people like was anticipating it, like when's Cardi dropping his new tape? Like, shit like that.
Yeah, you're trying to get
wanna-
it there.
Yeah. Like it's no rush to drop a project. I'm in no rush at all. Like music is gonna be here. Music isn't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's no need to rush it. It's gonna come when it comes.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so like no date then, obviously no date, no nothing. Just you're just building right now.
Right. I don't want to rush into things. But I mean, shit, I am sitting on a lot of material that I like.
Yeah, that was my
So-
next question. It's like you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm sitting
In
on
the
a lot
vault?
of, I'm sitting on a lot of material I like. So soon I might put together an EP or something. I'm working real close with Polo Boy and a couple other producers. So I might just drop like a little EP with them.
Mhm.
But other than that, as far as like a full body of work, not yet.
Yeah. And what's your relationship like with Craig? Because I found out you guys were here because Saturday we went to that Diego Money show,
Mm-hmm.
and Black Cray was performing with the Diego Money show, and you performed too. And it's funny because I remember we were in the back and some girl like walked in and they're like, "Yo, they were just playing your song."
Yeah. That's so funny because I was right next to the door. I didn't hear it that whole time.
Yeah.
Put this on. Where do I start?
Your relationship with Cray, how'd you guys meet?
All right. 2000. I've been listening to Black Cray since like 2012. Like the first project from him I heard was called Ice Cream and Mac 10s.
Uh huh.
That came out probably like late 2012, like 2013, somewhere around there. But like I've been a fan of Black Cray like before I started rapping and shit. To the point where like when I did start rapping, people were comparing me to him when it came to certain shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I could see the resemblance when I first started. But when he started to acknowledge me on the music tip, I even told him, I was like, bro, you're one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's just a humble dude. He's a real genuine dude. Like, he's easy to work with. Like, he doesn't have an ego. Like, a lot of these dudes, you know what I mean? Shouts out to him.
Yeah, no.
We, in fact, did Pablo shot a video for him last night. That shit was
for
fun.
real?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. That must be sick to like start rapping and then like somebody you really like listen to a lot is like fucking with your shit. That must be a nice feeling.
That shit's dope. Like I can't wait for the day I meet Lil B and he's saying how he listened to one of my songs and he's fucking with it. Like that's just law of attraction. I spoke that into existence just now. Definitely.
Definitely. Let's talk about that. How did that come about? And more specifically in the song you say this ain't hip hop. This is flex music. This ain't hip hop. So talk about that. Kind of elaborate.
Man, I got the concept from this song from Waka Flocka. He has a song called Blunt Music, and it's basically being blunt. And like I remember when Waka Flocka came up around like 2010, 2011, a lot of people were like, "Oh, this dude doesn't have bars. This dude can't, he's not lyrical or nothing," but he made it clear, like, I know I don't have bars. I know I can't rap. I know that, I'm not lyrical, but I don't make music for that. I make music to turn up to. I make music to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I make music for the dope boys and the bitches at the club and shit and, just shit like that. So I was like, I took that and made it into my own interpretation. Like all us young niggas that are making music now, we get a lot of shit from like the old heads. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're not rapping about nothing. We rapping about drugs and money and blah, blah, blah. It's like there's a new wave. Like there's a whole new generation. Yeah. So like, I just made it up. Flex music. Yeah. Like, this is flex music. That's as simple. That's, I wouldn't call it, I hate the term mumble rap. I don't even know what that means. I'm not mumbling when I rap. Yeah, no, it's
definitely very clear.
So yeah, this is flex music.
For sure. For sure. You know what's kind of funny about you? Because like usually when people start rapping, they make that like lyrical, spiritual, miracle, like hip hop, conscious rap stuff. Yeah. Is that how it was for you, or because I mean I imagine not really, because Trenches isn't really like that. You know what I mean? Right. It's more like, so like how was like, so like when you started rapping, were you rapping like that? Like I mean.
Nah. I'm really influenced by like old school hip hop. Like a lot of people don't know, like I grew up listening to like Big L and Wu-Tang and Biggie. Yeah. And Cormega.
And before you were like recording music, were you like rapping, messing around?
I was like freestyling and shit. Yeah, I was freestyle. I was like, everybody can freestyle. Yeah. You know what I mean? So for me to pick up a pen and start taking it seriously, it wasn't hard for me at all. Yeah. But like I was never into like rapping that way, but I was always listening to like real hip hop growing up, like Cormega, Nas, Biggie, Wu-Tang, the list goes on. Yeah. No, definitely. I got an older brother that's like, he's like 29, 30, somewhere around there. So like he always put me onto all his shit that he listened to, like giving me hella CDs and shit that he didn't want like scratched up CDs. Yeah. His scratched up CDs that he didn't want no more, he would give them to me so that I can listen to. So I always grew up on, old school shit until I started, wandering off and like listening to my own music of choice. Yeah,
and like finding out about Gucci Mane.
Right, exactly. So
who are some dream collabs? Like who are some people you'd love to work with? Side note, I would love to hear a Big Baby Scumbag and OJ the Juice Man song.
Yes, you know what?
That would be epic.
OJ was out here. He might still be out. He was here like 2 nights ago.
For real?
My homeboy was in one of his videos.
How close is it OJ the Juice Man, Big Baby Scumbag song to happening? Are you trying to make that happen?
Honestly,
as
honestly,
or you're just gonna wait for it to happen.
It's very possible because the producer that made Jodeci, he has a few placements with OJ. Yeah, and Who else? I got an engineer that stays out in Tampa. His name is Alex. And OJ has recorded a few songs at that studio. So he has connects with OJ and shit. So, I mean, if I really if I was like, look, I'm gonna get a song with OJ like right now, it could happen. Yeah. So maybe I'm slacking right now. We gonna make that happen. By the time this comes out, it might already be out.
That'd be lit. Yeah. That'd be dope as fuck. But who are some people that you'd really like to work with that you haven't already worked with?
Oh man, I want to work with, of course, Lil B.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Gleesh. I want to work with Lil B. I want to work with Gleesh. I want to work with Chief Keef. Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka, of course. I wanna do a hard ass song with Waka Flocka, like a Flex Music 2.0 or some shit, like for real. Gucci, of course. Migos. That's another big influence, like Migos.
Yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah. Migos is fire.
Yeah.
Who else?
I feel like a Master P song would be hard.
Yeah, Master P. Shout out Percy Miller.
Master P song would be hard.
Free C. I got a free. Y'all don't got the camera on me, but I got a Free C Murder shirt. Yeah, y'all do? All right. If y'all look at my shirt right here, I got a Free C Murder shirt on. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Master P's older brother from No Limit Records. So, with that being said, Master P, my mind's going blank right now, but y'all get the idea.
Yeah, no, definitely. Let's talk about some of the people around you that make music also. You got Lil Zalo here. Lil Zila.
Present.
Out here. Who else are you working with as far as in Tampa and stuff? And what's up with Scumbag World? Because I remember seeing like a series of tweets saying something. I don't know if that's confirmed, denied, rumors. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we just doing our own thing right now.
Okay,
that's all that is.
Okay, it's complicated.
Yeah, we just doing our own thing.
Facebook status, relationship, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Type
well,
shit.
it's not even complicated. It's just
still lit.
We just doing our own thing.
No, I feel you trying to grow in your own ways and stuff.
At the end of the day, we're a collective. We're not a boy band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't make songs together. Like we're not a boy band. We're a collective. So I encourage people to do their own thing and
definitely
all that good stuff.